Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and I'm doing something a little bit different today, a little bit special. As you all know, for the past month or so, I've been just getting through the LAYTON series. Just finished up Diabolical Box. We still have a while to go. But funny enough, as I've been doing this, a little game came out that I had really no idea about until I had one of the a campaign influencer manager reach out to me about saying, hey, you actually might be interested in this game that just came out about, I think, a week ago, like around the 7th. This is Maelstrom Legacy, the Tesla mystery. Looking into what the creator was saying about this game, they're a huge fan of the LAYTON series and the Ace Attorney series, stating specifically that they really enjoyed Curious Village and the Great Ace Attorney. And they want to make an homage, basically, to those games, and here we are. To me, this is basically going to be like a nice homage to LAYTON versus WRIGHT. So, they reached out to me asking, like, hey, would you like to, do a little bit of a first impressions dive into the game? I'm like, absolutely. I may actually turn this into a full-blown walkthrough. I don't know if I'm going to, let's play it. Do I stream it? But I may do so, depending on, how I get in the LAYTON series as well. But I just thought this was fantastic. I figured you guys might want to know about this, and it's a little bit more of an incentive because this game just came out, like I said, a week back. They're currently holding a little bit of an introductory discount. The game full price is not bad at all. It's I think it's like $10.99, but right now it's 10% off on Steam, so you can get it for just under $10. And I believe the game is take around 10 or so hours. So basically $1 an hour is not bad at all for your for your investment in this. So I'm planning on taking a good maybe an hour or so deep dive into the game and see what it's got. Now what's interesting is that this also comes with a prologue game called Before the Mystery. I decided to hold off. I won't showcase that. If I play the game fully, I will. But I want to focus on the main game here. So let's see what the hell we're going to be in store for. This game is a work of fiction. Any resemblances to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental and does not reflect any real events. You got it? Oh, somebody's on an old-timey radio. Electricity for all, for free, such is the great Nikola Tesla's motto. Thanks to the Eiffel Tower and its Harmony Spire, the Parisians have been enjoying free and ecological electricity for a few months now. But now that the Scientists' Congress is upon us, there is one big question. Who will do something bigger and more amazing than Nikola Tesla, the president of the Scientists' High Council? Nobody, that's who. Year 194X. Little village in the Haute-Sauveur, France. Well, that is such a cozy place. Mail! That alone just kind of reminded me of Paper Mario. Coming! Hot chocolate. And after the hot chocolate, we'll get back to writing. I'm sorry, there's a talking dog. I love this game already. I knew there was a dog companion, didn't think they would talk. Now I'm probably going to mispronounce these names. The main character, I guess, is a Hayao? Feel free to correct me, guys. Hayao, we received some mail, and it seems it comes from far away, given the smell. Oh, it must be Father that once again sends me biscuits from Japan. Given the smell, it's Father's biscuits indeed. I do like these biscuits. I could eat them if you don't want them. All right, I'll keep some. Well, you have to eat them soon because I don't want them smelling over the house. So, what is the letter saying? Let's see. Father tells me that everything's all right for him. Then in Japan, the weather has been rather bad lately. So for his daily strolls, it's not that nice. So he should not come here because the mountains are another obstacle. There's not only bad weather. I love the dog's thinking face. Well, that's certain. But in any case, he won't come. He's old, Alpina. He must not make too much efforts. He also asked me on which scientific project I'm currently working on. He remembers that you're a scientist? He's old, not senile. But it's true that coming from him, it's always surprised me that he would ask that. I'll send him my latest book, the one on the last machine we made last week. He'll like it. There's a lot of very nice illustrations. I've worked very hard to make them as beautiful as possible. I hope he'll be proud of what I made. Cuckoo! Is that 8:30? I read that as a 3. It's 8:30 a.m. I think it'll be time for us to go on a regular stroll, Alpina. Will you fetch your tool bag? Yes, sir. Is there a problem? I don't remember where I put it. This is not like me. I generally hang it near the door. You must have moved it. Certainly not. Why would I have? Simply because, yes. Alright, let's find that tool bag so we can go. Inspect the environment by clicking somewhere on the screen. Click on something when it seems suspicious, it could reveal something important. Well, now it's only about Alpina's tool bag, but it could become more interesting later. You can also use the map in the quick menu at the bottom of the screen. It will help you get your bearings more easily. So it says right there, inspect the room. Let me take a look at a few things here. We have a saving icon. This is from, I checked out the prologue a little bit off screen, but it looks like you can have, a history of the dialogue, like a log. Which is the same thing here. Then we have various settings. Text speed, auto advance, the volume. So, all's good. And it seems like when we hover over various objects that we can click on, the little cursor, which looks like a feather, becomes like a little exclamation point. One of my brother's creations. He liked to write things on paper before capturing them with his machine. My brother's cinematograph. I kept it as a souvenir. Probably didn't say that one right. These are all letters from Father. Jeez, he loves to write. Ah, here it is. Right beside the kibbles bag. I knew you did move it. I have the impression that you need to tend to often blame me. Alright, so I'm gonna say this, and this is not a dig at anybody. The writing could be... Maybe, I don't know if it's a language barrier, I'll be honest, I'm not sure where a developer comes from, where they hail from, but I feel like the language isn't, exactly natural, if that's the way to put it. I know I'm the last one to talk about speaking correctly or anything like that, I'm just saying, just from reading it, I'm being thrown off guard a little bit. That's not a reason to, I'm not buying this game or playing it. Just a heads up. It's far from being the first time you do this. Don't say that. I have the impression that the tools are mixed with something else in that bag. You're right. Let's see. We'll order all this. So, just like Layton, you look around, you can find puzzles. Up to you now. Puzzle 000 K9 tools. And then the app tells you there on the left what we need to do. So let's read that really quick. You need to order Alpina's tools in her bag. However, there's an intruder among them. Alpina gives you the following information. With my tools, you can't be mistaken. You know they're mine when you put them side by side. Put the tools in the right order in the bag and leave the intruder out. So we have what we need to do. We have notes, which is kind of like we can erase everything. We can make them a lot bigger. We can change the coloring, which is really nice. Something I wish that the Layton series would do, which frankly they might do, and I just don't know because I just only have Curious Village and Diabolical Box under my belt right now. So that's really cool. And then we got Harlequins, which I'm assuming this game's pick-a-rats. We also have clues, like hints, and if we use a clue, we'll lose points. So, once again, just for this deep dive, we'll try not using it if we can help it. So, right off the bat, I can kind of see what's going on here. You can see a lot of these have, like, dog paws on it, so it's like, okay, you really know that it is Alpina's. But even then, you can kind of see that the letter, well, I kind of said it right there, but a lot of tools spell out letters. So something tells me that we're going to simply spell out Alpina's name. Just like that. Are we right? Yeah! Elementary. Good answer. Thank you. Alpina likes to make her tools her own. That's why you can read Alpina when you put them side by side. There you go. Everything's in order. Now, let's go check that the machines are working properly. We must go around the whole village, so we better start now. Alright, and when we can actually go someplace, we have the little arrow indication saying, hey, you can leave. We have person here. Hello, Mr. Du Chatagne, which I probably mispronounced like crazy. Oh, if it isn't little Hayao Maelström. How are you doing, Sonny? Very well. How about you? Always in top condition, you know me. I was gonna take a stroll outside the village to gather some apples and... Oh, excuse me, made myself some nice pie. You wanna come along, Sonny? I'd love to, but unfortunately I absolutely need to check on my many machines I installed in the village. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about those. You took up a lot of time to improve Wolfutai's population's lives with your inventions, but you also need to spend a lot of time maintaining them. It's my job. To invent, to experiment, to improve with time. Thankfully, I have Alpina here to help me. Thanks again for entrusting her to me 2 years ago. Without her, I don't know where I'd be. Charlotte and I knew you came from very far away, Sonny. It was for you to have company and not feel alone. It's a pleasure to see how you both like each other. I still remember how small she was when we gave her to you when you arrived. It was when I could still chew the table legs without getting yelled at. Good times. All right, I'm leaving you. Still have a long walk before I can get them apples. I'll bring some back for you, Sonny. See you later. See you later, mister. So something tells me Alpina couldn't just normally talk. I just kind of like dug and up. I have a feeling that Hayao probably made an invention. Probably in that scarf. This cherry tree was already here before I was born. That must be beautiful. I installed this window when I arrived. It's much more bright now. I already imagine this delicious apple pie in my stomach. Me too. I haven't had apple pie in ages. Alright, let's head on out. Look, Alpina, the bird's machine. Yes, it looks like it's working. I think we'll have to check it, though. Let's go. Alright, what's up with the machine, though? You're feeding beautiful birds, Mrs. Degnu. They are beautiful indeed, are they not? I took them in a while ago in my refuge. And your seed dispenser helped me a lot. I knew how to differentiate every one of these birds to give them the right food. Honestly, you earned all my respect. I'm happy you use it this much. By the way, is it working well? Well, that's the thing. As you can see, I'm here feeding them. The machine broke down yesterday and I didn't dare disturb you. I'm sure you can understand. I'll have a look, don't worry. Alright, Alpina, let's get to work. Prepare the tools, we might need them. They are right here. Let's go. Quick question, how does Alpina use tools when she's a dog and no thumbs? Whatever. Grab a bite. The automatic feeder seems to have its reservoir empty. Fill the reservoirs by associating the right seeds to the right bird. Be careful, each bird has its own seed and will not eat the ones that are not for them. Okay. So by clicking on each reservoir, we have different symbols we can go from. There's 4 different symbols, meaning that each one is probably going to be unique. I'm assuming right off the bat, we can see various symbols, markings on each bird that probably correlate to what we're going to be selecting for each reservoir. I'm going to take a look at the notes. We have here, like, too big. Like, they have a little triangle. These guys have a little, like, swirly. They have, like, these jagged pieces going down. That's something. And, oh, wait, they have a swirly, too. Let's take a look and see what other options we have here. Oh, okay, so we have, like, zigzags and little M's. Oh, okay, I can kind of see that on the second pair of birds. And meaning that the fourth pair, I do see, like, those zigzags on their beaks. So, yeah, simply we just kind of match it up. First one's going to have the triangles. Second's going to have those little bumps. Third's going to have these jagged edges. And the fourth are going to have those zigzags. That should be good. Yeah! Each bird had its own pattern. You just need to match them. It's working again. Thank you, Mr. Maelstrom. Very nice of you. My birds will finally be able to eat as much as they want. My pleasure, Mrs. Degno. Let's go to the next machine, Alpina. Let's take a look around still, see what else we got. They are so cute. He looks totally absorbed by the birds. Maybe we should leave her, don't you agree? Alright, don't think there's anything else. Let's just head back down. Wow, look at this place. What is up with that guy there on the right? Lots of places we can take a look at here. Actually, we can't enter the Hotel de Ville just yet. The City Hall has a unique feature, the clock tower. It's been built by Nikola Tesla. Everything is in order. We can go check the next one. One less to do. Okay. I've been reading here for 6 hours. Wow, what an avid reader. You said it. Oh, okay. Why? There's a bench. 2 benches right there. Why don't you sit down? He's not even looking at us. Always sweeping at his door. Always imperturbable. So he's just not gonna bother. Okay. Oh boy, where do I want to go? Well, let's try here to the left. Never mind, that's where we came from. Check the other way to the right. Wow, look at you. Look at the color of the water. You wouldn't like to give it a taste, would you? Are you nuts? I was just wondering in case. Shall we get to it? Yeah, try and act as if nothing happened. You made her sad, how dare you? What's wrong with the water here? A not so clean fountain. Oh, it's worth 10. Alrighty, the water coming out of the fountain is filtered by a mixture of products. However, you have to put them in a precise order. All that Hayao remembers is that B is not second, C is before D, only one file separates them. A is not last, D is adjacent to A, D is not third. Find the order from 1 to 4. Alright, I kind of like these. Oh, we don't actually move these around. Okay. Actually, what is the... It would have been nice if I could actually pick them up and just change them around, but that's okay. So B is not second. And, excuse me, B is not second, C is before D. feel like it would be a lot easier if I can actually move the actual vials instead of just changing the numbering on them. But either way. So, if D is adjacent to A, wouldn't that... I mean, it means like it's next to it then, right? So, and if D's not... Oh, D's not third? Oh. And C's before D. So, wait, C is before D? So I think D is 4, A is 3 if that's adjacent to it, C is before D, then, and, well, B is not second, so it's first. C is before D, 2 before 4. A is not last, it's 3. D is adjacent to A, so 3 and 4. D is not third, 4. This sounds good. Yeah, I can do things. Thanks to the explanation, we can easily guess that C and A are the two between B and D. From there, you only have to determine which is first and which is last. Okay, it's finally working again. Thank you, my friend. My pleasure, Mr. Capisan. Thanks again for the machine. You're quite smart, aren't you? It's my job, after all. True, true. So I'm not supposed to thank you that, so, huh? Well... I'm only joking, of course. All right, I'm afraid I have to go deal with the customers. You really scared me. I was ready to bite, don't worry. That's not the first thing you go to, Alpina. Fix your machine already. You deserve a nice chocolate croissant. Croissant? Here you go. Oh, if it continues, I'll end up having an indigestion. Well, that's why you gotta take some Pepto-Bismol. I regularly go buy some apple turnovers at Mrs. Bagnut's. I can't get enough of these. Look at this strong, burly man in the back. You apparently managed to fix this thing. Well done, boy. It's only normal, mister. Alright, well, I guess we're good here. Let's head on back. And, oh, I was wondering, why are there two going to the right? My recording is kind of like off to the right of the game window, so I was like duplicating it. I'm very confused. Let's go to the right. All right. Mr. Java's Cafe. One of the tourist attractions. Thank God it's not JavaScript. So, what's wrong with that machine? Apparently the pipes are not placed as they should be. That's what we're gonna see. Let's see, a bit of a strong coffee. The pipes seem to deliver their liquids to the wrong destination. Make sure that the liquor and the coffee end up in their corresponding pipe. Be careful, each liquid must not pass through the other's pipe and have to go through the middle at least one time. So, I mean, I assume that, like, yeah, if we do that, it's going to go up or down. If we leave it as is, it's not going to go through. And we just can't use these pipes, huh? And they have to go through the middle. Each liquid must not pass through the other's pipe and have to go through the middle at least one time. I mean, that'll take care of... It's probably not that easy, but... If we do that, so goes to the middle, so there's that. Now... You, on the other hand... I don't know. I mean, because... if you had to go in the middle as well... how would that... I'm a little bit iffy about this, because, like, depending on how I do this, how do I know, like... say I open up, like, this valve. So now they're kind of crossing, but it's like, how do I avoid it from going up here? Like, I want to use... like, I want to slowly use the pipe here for the one on top. Because the thing is, like, let's just say I use this one, so it goes like, like that. But what about this one, then? Now it's gonna go like this. Like... it's like only the third puzzle, and why do I feel like I'm already getting a little bit confused? Well... let's take a look at his clue system here. Some valves are closed from the beginning. This can help you find your bearings more easily. Well, yeah, no, we already saw that, but okay. Let's do it again! And we're going to lose all our points here, but that's okay. The puzzle lies on the links between the pipes. Check that your solution does not contain any place where the mixtures meet each other. How is it not going to meet? Like, is this like a continuous path as well? I guess maybe that's why I'm getting at it too. Is like, is it gonna loop? Because I don't know why the hell I'm not seeing this properly. We lost all the points. The pipe's disposition can confuse you. A little help. The first valve from the top left is closed. Okay. What happens if we just... like, this is gonna give us all the... Steve achievement will be disabled? No! Like, wait, forever? Like, I don't want to do all that. Unless I gotta start, like, a new game. So, it's gonna be closed. Okay. So... I just realized... I literally just realized there's another pipe right here that goes up and down. I completely missed that. Okay. So... a lot easier now. Dear God, that was... wait, no, it's not that I missed it. I missed that it went up and down. I just automatically assumed it was just a closed pipe, that's it. That's why I was like, I can't solve this. I gotta pay more attention to my surroundings. This should be correct. I lost my points for nothing, but that's okay. What? I literally cost a point or a harlequin because of that, you idiot. The fact that the liquids must go through the middle could seem weird. Hayao should improve some of his machines. It is pretty dumb. That's it. Machines repaired. So, did you manage? Yes. There was a problem that caused an inversion in the two pipes that supplied you. But everything's back in order now. Thanks a million times, Hayao. You're entitled to a free meal. And you'll have the house's specialty, the Masa and Java's mischief box. A pleasure, gentlemen. Have a nice day. Thanks for your help again, Hayao. In the end, the customers were very satisfied with their meal. Your machine is really handy, after all. I dare hope you'd make more. I'd personally be a customer of yours if you ever sell more of them. And you won't be the only one, let me tell you that. Me too, Hayao. I'd be your best investor if you were to market some other inventions. That's very sweet of you, gentlemen. I'm touched. Thankfully for your purses, this is not planned just yet. You should still think about it, or at least you should go to your Congress. You can learn a lot of interesting stuff. And you represent us. We'd be proud to have someone like you as our representative. I'll think about it, I promise. Alright. Mr. Robusta's restaurant. Another tourist attraction. Alright. I think that's all that's here in this little area, so let's head back down here. Well, this guy's just mad. Agent Joubert at your service, Mr. Maelstrom. How are you doing, youngling? Very well. Is everything working properly here? Is the radar okay? Well, I have to admit that sometimes it would seem that man is more robust than machine. Oh? Why's that? Broken! Your radar's broken, youngling. I had to keep my guard up all night to make sure no wolves or bandit enter our peaceful city. City? It's only a mountain village. Let's not get carried away, shall we? You should have contacted me or come to my place, Mr. Joubert. I'd have liked that, but I couldn't. I had to leave my post for a few minutes. And a lot can happen in a few minutes. Alright, I'll have a look at the radar and fix it so you can go and get some sleep. I'll be grateful, youngling. I know your talents. I know I can trust you. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, let's do this quickly. I have the impression that Mr. Joubert wants to go take a nap. Yes, sir. Is something wrong? Well, to determine what has been broken, I'll need to know who damaged the machine. Aha! Yes? You wouldn't believe it, but I caught 3 little rascals around your machine. It must be one of them since it stopped working the second I stopped them. In that case, I'll ask them directly to know which part that was broken so I can fix it. Is this going to be one of those, like, oh, one's lying, one's telling the truth and whatnot? I'm probably going to get this wrong. Report! Yeah, it's definitely it. Okay. 3 children were by the radar when it got damaged. Each one of them tries to justify themselves. A says, B was alone when the machine got broken, so it has to be him. B says, when it happened, C was with me and we didn't break anything. C says, someone is telling the truth here, it has to be A. Only one among them tells the truth. Find out who broke the machine. Alright. I hate these, but let's see. So, now it's not asking who's telling the truth, it's asking who broke the machine, so I think that's something we gotta pay attention to. But anyway, when it comes to these things, it's like we gotta assume that whatever statement we're reading is true and see if it follows logically down the path. So if we assume A is true, saying here that, you know, B was alone when the machine got broken, so it has to be him. So he's claiming, okay, B did it. Now let's take a look at the other statements. If A is true, then the other had to be false. If B say when it happened, C was with me and we didn't break anything. That could be a lie. But then C could be lying, so if someone is telling the truth here, it has to be A. But he could easily be lying. So it's already sounding like A might be telling the truth, meaning that B did break it. But let's continue down the line here. If we're saying that B is true, he's saying when it happened, C was with me, we didn't break anything. Okay. So that means that A could be lying, B was alone, so it has to be him, could be lying about that. But then C, though, if someone is telling the truth there, it has to be A. But that means that A could be lying. I don't even know if that even makes sense, then, if we go that route. If we say that C is telling the truth, if someone's telling the truth there, it has to be A, then doesn't that kind of contradict what A is saying, then? If B was alone and the machine got broken and it has to be him. But let's just go with my gut here. I think with mainly of A and C's statements, I'm guessing B was the one who broke it. I hope. No, I'm a dumbass! Okay. Well, now we get to see what happens. Oh, boy. Well, that's what happens when just like in Layton, you get something wrong, and it's like, oh, they're going to take points away. So, it's not B then. Only... If someone is telling the truth here, it has to be A. So if you're truthful, then you're stating that A is telling the truth, but obviously that's not the case. I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I don't know what the hell I'm kind of missing here. I really thought it was going to lead to B. No, so it's A. Or are we saying... Okay, see, maybe this is why I'm getting a little bit confused. I mentioned that A was telling the truth, but I thought the answer was asking for who broke the machine. So A broke it? I mean, it's 1 and 3rd shot, and I got them all wrong. So let's see if, what I'm missing here. Yeah, you have to designate the one who broke the machine and not the one who's telling the truth. No, yeah, I knew that, but wow, I literally got it inversed. I thought A was telling the truth, but that's like, okay, I'm picking the one that he's... Well, there you go, guys. There you go, good as new. Before I leave my post, I need to make sure. Can I check? Of course. Excuse me. Alpina, could you go in front of the radar, please? At once. Splendid. I thank you, lad. I'll go take a strategic rest. Have a good nap, Mr. Jobert. Well, Alpina, I think we checked all the machines. This week has been busy. We usually don't have to fix so many of them. What's wrong? I heard a voice. It seems like it's coming towards us. Son, the mayor has a problem. What's happening? The city clock is broken. Apparently the mechanism is damaged. And since it's something made by Nikola Tesla, its value is immense. We can't lose it. Do you think you could go and have a look to see what's wrong, son? With pleasure. I'll go meet her. Electricity is such a fascinating energy. We can do so much with it. It's Nikola Tesla's specialty. During my studies in Japan, I learned about all of his feats. Alternating current, Tesla coils, and more. So I set this goal for me. One day, I shall meet Tesla and I shall ask him everything I can to help make sure human lives are easier. Hiya? Son? Sorry, I got lost in thought. Let's go, Alpina. I thought we lost you for a second. See you later, kids. Thankfully, the culprit returned a piece he broke. Well, thankfully, you had a spare one. But unfortunately, I was dumb in answering that puzzle. I'm gathering my supper for the strategic rest, youngling. Is he talking to me? Why are you looking at me? You Professor Maelstrom's trusted acolyte? I'll have you know you are the one staring at me. And she answers with a bark. Sometimes I have the feeling you do understand us humans. Alright, so can I go? Yeah, I can go into the Hotel de Ville. Alright, apparently the mayor's not here. Indeed, the mayor, it's Mr. Beppo. The mayor's in the clock tower. She looked panicked, alright. Would you like to see her? Actually, she asked me for my help. Now that you say it, I do remember that. Why do I keep yawning? Go, the stairs are just there. All the town's archives are stored there. I'm not certain that this is the best of places. Like that one filing cabinet is the entire town's archive? Alright, apparently the mayor's not here. Oh, okay. Aw, she looks nice. Hayao, good thing you're here. I see that Mr. Duchagnet, whatever, managed to warn you. Yes, I'm aware. Don't worry, the problem can't be undone, or can't be that dire. I sure hope so. It's about a town's monument that cannot be allowed to go out of service. I understand. Mrs. Mayor, Alpina, let's get to work. Yes, sir. Let's see if I can redeem myself a little bit here. Devious rotors. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. The clock's cogs are completely desynchronized. Fix the direction of each cog to properly restart the mechanism. Okay. Ha. Well, okay, I was gonna say, like, really quick, how do I know which direction it needs to work in? It tells us. So, we've had this, I think, in, Diabolical Box. It's just a matter of working backwards. So if it goes that way, then this cog needs to go that way, which is correct. And to go that way, yeah, that's right. Let's go this way. In order for it to go that way, that one has to go this way. And to go that way, that actually needs to get switched. Yes. Okay. Now, in order for that to go that way, I believe this has to get switched. So what's the point of this one right here? It's kind of on its lonesome. Does it really matter? I don't know. I'm getting a little worried about that one. But anyway. So if that one has to turn clockwise, this has to be the inverse. In order for that to turn anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, this has to go the other way. I think it's literally just a matter of just now inversing everything. Just to make sure. It has to go that way. This needs to flip. And finally to go that way. Alright. So we should be good. I'm still a little bit iffy about the one on the top right there, but we'll see. Really? What the hell did I miss? Is it that top one? Let's see. Oh, like, everything still kind of retains its thing. So, but let me just turn that around because I'm still a little bit confused with why that one. I probably still missed something here. No, that one did matter. Why? Damn it. You know, it's probably just simply because it's like the way I had the other parts. It's like, how it doesn't make sense it's going to turn. That's probably what it is. Oh, well. Tracing the path from the start to the end of the circuit should be of great help. Or do what I did and just go backwards. The mechanisms are slowly starting again. Hooray! It's working again. Thank you, lad. You're a real genius. It's nothing, Mrs. Mayor. This clock is a pleasure to maintain. It's a real technological marvel. I would love to go near it more often and learn how it works. Which reminds me, since you're here, I received that letter. It's supposed to go to you. A letter? It has to be my father again. No, Hayao, you already got his letter this morning. It's a very peculiar envelope. I recognize the seal. I'll leave it to you, my son. The letter has the Science's High Council seal and it's signed. By Nikola Tesla! What are you waiting for? Read it! Yes, so... Mr. Maelstrom, as you certainly know, the Sciences Congress takes place every 10 years. Paris will be under the scrutiny of the entire nation and of the entire world, really. The heavy and pressing duty of determining our country's future regarding the technological and human evolution falls to us. It's with the greatest honor that the Sciences High Council invites you to this event as the scientific representative of your village, Valfutaire. We hope that you will join us. You shall find with that letter the badge that will grant you access to the Palais de Congrès in Paris. I forgot all my French. With kind regards, Nikola Tesla, President of the Sciences High Council. I'm invited to the Sciences High Council? I remember you already told me about this Congress, but I don't remember anything about Paris. Wonderful news, right? Mr. Tesla already told me about this letter, but I wanted to give it to you myself and see your reaction. I'm sure you're very impatient. Well, I mean, it's an event where the most prominent scientists in the entire country gather to choose a technological project that could help the country, even the world, advance towards a better life. The elected project will get a big funding to be allowed to be properly developed into something reliable and functional. I'm not sure I'm entitled to judge who would deserve to see their project financed, given how puny my inventions have been up until now. What are you babbling about, Hayao? You greatly improved our citizens' lives with their inventions. You perfectly know how grateful these people are. Well, yeah, but would that be enough to judge others' inventions? I'm not certain. I'll think about it. As you want, Hayao, but rest assured, in my opinion, you totally deserve to be there. The planetarium. Beg your pardon? I forgot to check if the planetarium works properly. I need to go and check. Then let's go. I'm hungry. It's almost snack time. I don't want to miss it. Very well. See you later, Hayao. And think about your decision. The train leaves tomorrow. Thank you, Mrs. Mayor. I think the planetarium is south beyond the village, Hayao. All right. Let's take a look. Wait a minute. He's sleeping. Which way to the planetarium? We have to pass that gate, but Mr. Joubert has the key. I think we'll have to wake him up. Or I could try to steal it from him. Then we'd put it in his pocket again afterwards. Poor man wouldn't have to be woken up. Need a key, youngling? Yeah, Mr. Joubert. Apparently he wasn't sleeping. Well, I need a key to open the gate and get to the planetarium. Come, I'll open the gate for you. Thanks a lot, mister. Oh, he did it. Okay, thank you. It's beautiful. Wait, so that's the village. What's over here? Oh, never mind. So what's over there? You look like a little bit like a nerd, but that's okay. I really think it's Mr. Vicenzino that drew this plan of France. Does not look like it's a very good drawing artist. Oh, ticket, please. We don't have any train to catch, sir. The train station's access is restricted to customers. Please move along. All right. Is he often found here when he makes his announcements? So I guess we don't have to be here then. So, is this planetarium working, or will it need some fixing again? I feel like there's a problem. I confirm it has a problem. Well, let's fix it then. What is it? Shooting bulbs. Oh boy. When Hayao looks at his planetarium circuit, he realizes that one of the bulbs fuses short circuits all the others. He'll need to indicate from which bulb all this comes. That short circuits? Alright, I mean, I guess it would be a matter of just following the line here. Sorry, I gotta do something about my mouse. Like, sometimes the input just doesn't stay held down. Sometimes it double clicks. It's very odd, to say the least. I didn't even know if it looped there or not. All right. Whoa, wait a minute. I can't tell if it actually... Does it diverge here, or, like, does it... It might, actually. Who the hell drew up the schematic for all this? Well, damn. So maybe it's not all that. Let's go back here. Why does it take me back to another damn fuse? I need to go. I need to get to one of the bulbs. What the hell did I miss? I felt pretty confident up until right here. And then it's like... Then what? Oh wait, is that it? It might be the one to the left, I think. Because I assume they went down like this, but I think it actually goes up. Let's see if I'm right. Hell yeah, there you go. I redeemed myself a little bit. It's not really a hard puzzle, just a matter of tracing the wires properly. I really should put the heap of wires in order. Oh yeah, I was asking who the hell did all this. You, Hayao, you idiot! What the hell's wrong with you? There you go. The very last one of the machines is finally fixed. Great, we'll be able to go home. We'll be able to go home now. Oh, why are you sad? But what? Snack time is past. You'll get your treat. Don't worry. This is exceptional. You saved. Now let's not dally and let's go. All right, let's go home. That's not home. Where did Jobert go? Hey, Yao? Do you plan on going to the Scientist Congress? I don't really know. All my inventions are useful here because of the conditions. They're not really revolutionary. And I'm still young. I don't have as much experience as my older colleagues. I might leave my spot and my vote to someone with more experience. Oh. Come on, buddy, take the chance. Hello, children. So I heard you'll be going to Paris for the Scientist Congress. Oh, you heard? The news always travels fast in the village. Well, I mean, we met the mayor. She told us she saw you and told us about it. In any case, this is great news. To be honest, I don't know. I don't feel like I deserve this just yet. What is he even talking about? Of course you're deserving, boy. Tell him, Charlotte. Antoine is not wrong, Hayao. You know very well that we all are supporting you here. Valfouter is really grateful for all the inventions and scientific discoveries you have made here for us. You've done so much for us, and you've only been here for 2 years. Well, that's only normal, Mrs. Duchesnay, whatever. You've been all very welcoming with me, a stranger from so far away. let me remind you that it's you who sold me the house and gifted me Alpina so I wouldn't feel alone. I only could repay you as best I could. Lend us a hand one more time, boy. Anything, sir. Oh, that was Antoine. Don't miss this opportunity and go to the damn Congress. With Charlotte, we spent our lives... No, damn it. No, yes, that's still him. With Charlotte, we spent our lives traveling. We've gone through that little rock of a planet, and then when we look back, we don't regret anything that we've experienced. Of course, it's not always been easy. We've had our passports stolen, we had to escape clandestinely. And what an adventure it was. But we lived amazingly strong experiences. I remember the first time we went to the North Pole and met 2 magnificent Arctic foxes. That was a moment I'll never forget for sure. I don't care whether you feel legitimate or not, Hayao. You'll have to seize the opportunities when they present themselves, so that when you look back, you don't regret anything either. Look at Mr. Hebley. He spends his time criticizing others for the lives they decide to live. And look at the result. He never set foot outside of the city, and he is the one who having regrets about not seizing opportunities. So go, Hayao, go! Go, the Paris! You deserve it, and we're all behind you. We're only a few hours away from Paris anyway. Are you scared about going to Paris? No, that's true. All right. If you demand this of me, and if you think that I deserve a spot, I'll go to Paris to represent Voltaire, my village in the Haute-Sauveur. Oh, there he is. There's Hayao, I know. Perfect, son. In that case, we'll leave you to rest and prepare your belongings. See you later. Thanks for your trust. Thank you. Come now, Alpina. We'll prepare our stuff. Our stuff? Well, you're coming with me, of course. I'm coming with you for real? Hell yeah, yes, please take the dog. Of course, I won't go alone. And she's gonna get her stuff. Paris, here we come. Alrighty, folks. Now, I know I didn't delve into the Ace Attorney aspects of this game, but let me do something here. If I maybe load from the prologue. Oh, I have to... There you go. So, here, this takes place, I forgot how long before the main game, but you're actually talking to a bunch of inventors. Freaking Thomas Edison's right here. Yeah, we're Gore. I don't know who this is, but freaking Thomas Edison. And I don't know who he is. And I think Madame Curie and her husband are here somewhere, but yeah, this is you do some investigating. You talk to people. Marconi is here. Her. I apologize, I'm kind of skipping this, but we're getting close to an hour, and just kind of wanted to get a little faster. There's Madame Curie and her husband. So, yeah, this is where the Ace Attorney aspects come into play here. It's you discuss with people, you learn about what the hell's going on. You can actually pick up items, and then there is a little bit of you kind of cross-examine people. I was kind of hoping I saved it before then, but I guess not. But you can cross-examine them and say, hey, I need more information. Hey, you're suspicious. Things like that. Now, it didn't seem like there were any penalties for getting it wrong from what I saw, but maybe just because it's a prologue, maybe it's a little bit different. But either way, no, this is fun. I mean, in my opinion, it's pretty rare that we have an indie game that's, inspired by both LAYTON and WRIGHT. We'll definitely have ones that are definitely inspired by one or the other, but to have something that's pretty much in the vein of LAYTON versus WRIGHT, we don't really get much of, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, please tell me, guys, because I know of a decent amount of indie games. I don't know about all of them. Because there are quite a bit of really good, like, Ace Attorney-esque games. I think one of them is, like, the Arcane something or another that I haven't gotten around to, and the little game I played a few months back on stream. There was one, I think, Trial of Innocence, I heard was a really good one, too, so... I'll always get excited for things like that, but I'll also get excited for things that kind of represent the puzzle aspects, too. So, hopefully you guys got a little bit intrigued of this. Once again, right now, this game's on sale for a little under $10 or 10% off. That goes up until next Friday, so the 20th of November, if you guys are watching this recently. So, but even then, full price for this game is, like, just under, $11, so, definitely not going to break the bank with this one. So, right now, my only, like, big, like, about the game is more so the writing, but that's not really the fault of really the developer or anything like that. I just think, like, maybe English isn't the full-blown first language. I don't know. Or maybe just the actual writing doesn't seem as flowing as I guess I would expect it to be. I don't know. That's my little critique of it. Besides that, I mean, it looks nice. The music's actually really nice as well. And I like the puzzles, even though I effed up on a good number of them already. But, yeah, it really makes me intrigued to see what else is there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to cover this in full or not. Maybe. There's always a chance. I feel like this might be if I do cover it, this might be one where it might be fun to play with all of you watching live. So I might stream this, but we'll see what's what. But yeah, that is going to be it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. So as usual, thank you all so much for watching my little impressions quick dive of Maelstrom Legacy, the Tesla mystery. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.